Good afternoon. Quebec is extending the mask mandate. The interim director of public health made the announcement this morning. Dr. Luc Boileau addressed the increase in the number of cases and hospitalizations. 219 people admitted to hospital in the last 24 hours, and he says he's expecting those numbers to rise. Now, Kelly, the mask mandate being extended another 2 weeks to the end of the month.
Well, it was supposed to be lifted at the end of next week on April 15th, but now it will be extended to the end of April, and Public Health didn't rule out extending it even further if necessary. Now, Public Health is projecting a continual rise in cases and hospitalizations, and the peak could be around Easter and the beginning of Passover. Dr. Boileau reminded Quebecers who do have symptoms or who tested positive recently, the period where you are contagious is 10 days. So when you start seeing symptoms, start isolating. The first test can come back negative, so he says to spend 5 days at home, and then if you're not seeing any symptoms, you can start doing activities outside in the next 5 days. But you still can be contagious, so try not to go to restaurant, bars, or take part in team sports. Now, the intention isn't to keep the mask mandate forever, and there's no intention to add new measures, just to keep the ones that are already in place. But this leaves Quebec as the only place in Canada and the U.S. that will still have a mask mandate.
We do understand that we are the only one in North America, which is something that might be seen as a plus or as a minus, but for our point of view, it's a good thing that we could still use the mask to prevent the spreading.
Now, many have been pushing for the mandate to be extended. Dr. Donald Vin says it's especially important in the face of a more contagious variant of the virus.
Well, I think it's a good thing that we're extending the mask mandate. The reality, though, is that extending it to April 30th is sort of a best guesstimate right now. We don't really know how the BA2 wave will play out. It's very clear that it is now predominating over BA1. We know that BA2 is much more contagious than BA1. We're even hearing in other parts of the world that there are sort of hybrids between BA1 and BA2 forming, which are even a little bit more contagious.
Now, another announcement from today is that starting tomorrow, those who are 70 years old and older can start getting their 4th doses. Then next Monday, those who are 60 and older are eligible. Dr. Boileau says it's best to wait 4 to 5 months after getting your last dose or testing positive to get the next shot. And soon it could be available to all Quebecers, but that decision is still being looked at. He also spoke about students getting COVID. He says students aren't getting it in the classroom, but in other settings like at home. There were some 26,000 students out last week because of COVID alone. And at Loyola High School, for instance, students will be sent back home to do online learning for the rest of the week because of a high number of cases among staff and students. Principal Tom Malone says there's been a dramatic increase in the last few days. Students are expected to be back in class on April 11th there. Now, as for reaction to the mask mandate, here's what Montrealers had to say about the extension.
I think it's too soon to lift the mandate, and I think people will feel a bit safer. I mean, we don't need to wear it outside. It's more in public places.
My husband's a high school teacher, and they've taken masks away in classroom, and cases have gone up. So it would be great if they'd reinstate masks in classrooms.
I think it's secure right now. And I think that most people that are in good shape, you know, the danger is very low, you know. So if I wasn't in good shape, I would wear the mask, but if not, no.
There's a confirmed 6th wave, and it's pretty contagious, so if you're inside, might as well. It doesn't hurt anyone to wear a mask.
Now, keep in mind the mandate could be kept even longer. A decision about that will be announced closer to the end of the month. Mitsumi?
Thank you very much, Kelly.